Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. We have taken a good chunk of the galaxy. We've taken all of the Pentastar Alignment's shipyards, so we just need to take Cutric. We need to finish taking Corellia, which I've built a bunch of ground units, or I've queued up a bunch of ground units to do that one for us. We also move in on Liana and the CSA up here. So unfortunately, last episode, we ended off with a failed attack on Cutric, which we're currently retreating from, and we might be getting attacked on Lana. But I am going to move you down here, so that we do not have to waste much time. We can get back into Cutric there. Though I think what I might do first is get this fleet into Liana.
Orders received.
I don't know that we're gonna need to or be able to take the Greater Maldrude planets as much. We've already taken all of their shipyards out. There's a line of 4 CSA planets we need to at least get through, though, too. So CN Sov's fleet here, once we've taken Liana, is going to be going to support the fleet that Ilor has, I think, that's been sitting on the CSA borders for the whole time. But we've got Battlestar Galactica, we have Undercover Imp, Beanbag, Unleaky Bucket, Orishi Supply, Freedom Committee, Active Galactic Nucleus, Wilmington on Sea, CN Sov himself, ABC, and now I'll bring in the rest where we're going. Gibraltar. I'd like to destroy the... Yeah, I don't have quite enough in... There we go. I'd like to destroy the Ton Falcons before they deploy their fighters. Because right now, we're not going to have quite that many ourselves. Let's get in Vong's speed bump. Boffins are... Wait, this isn't a Star Cruiser. And Emerald Fire. Then Cheesecake up front.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's you guys up there.
Star Destroyer here. Attack their gun emplacements.
This has been acting as a buffer zone for us since the start, so it's not doing us the most favors getting rid of it, but we're getting more of the world, so more of the production worlds. Okay, don't go too far up on your own. Sov, you can help. You guys... what's going to be the best position for you? I think you need to help on this side. The rest of this is going to be completely fine without them. Those ones coming in there. Here. You can hit that one. And you can get those. Sov doesn't have the standard, typical missile redirection there. So we won't be able to stop any of the VSD missiles that would be coming in. So, okay, no, we haven't destroyed any of them. If we had destroyed all of the Assault Concord points, I probably would have switched to the VSD. But now there's not going to be much we can do there. Okay, let's just get you up, and you as well.
Yes, sir.
Fighters go over. You are on that. We killed most of their fighters. And we did stop the Ton Falcons from being able to deploy almost all of theirs. Well, the 2 front Ton Falcons. There's still that other one that's alive. Alright, and we'll want the Nebulas to start getting over towards the Golem 3. They're going to do a lot of long-range damage for us. Can we get you guys to go and kill those? I was hoping to do this losslessly, but it looks like Freedom Committee might have been too far up there. Okay, yeah, especially with that other VSD coming in. I'm gonna turn you around.
Cruiser reporting.
Let's try to destroy what's there. Took a while for that to actually get in.
Yes, Admiral.
Awaiting orders. Jamming their sensors.
Jam the sensors, and then I guess we'll send the E-Wings over to here. Then you around, and you around as well. Okay, this is actually going a very bad way around here.
Cannon down. Open fire. Copy. Moving to coordinates.
Not much I can do about that at this point.
Ready for your signal.
Kind of got to just kill these as they come. Yeah, Freedom Committee's no longer free.
Nebula class reporting in.
We get the sad music playing just in time.
Yes, sir.
A funeral dirge for our dearly departed Freedom Committee. No one's evacuating yet. No escape pods coming off. They're all sitting there doing their duty. I think defensive tactics to protect Sov right now is probably what we want.
Star Destroyer here. We're on our way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get... Which one are you? Unleaky Bucket. Come up and help him. Then we do have Empire Audacity
There's nothing we can't
and R2's third leg and Tranquility, along with its fine. Getting some anti-fighter and Agave you a chance. That should all help protect Sov before he dies to any unnecessary and unfortunate circumstances.
Commander.
Give the word.
I got too confident with it being just an independent world, even though the forces were pretty strong, thinking that they wouldn't be able to stand up to me. Okay, let's pop the shields on you.
Cruiser reporting. Fire all cannons.
I don't think Sov's actually going to be at risk here.
Locked on target.
We got the Golan mostly down. We got the
ULS on standby.
VSD down. It's just the dreadnoughts in the shipyard.
Standing by.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir. Yes,
We'll want to circle around up there. Get some of these into range a little bit better. I mean, these are heavy, so they're probably going to be fine hitting the Golan from that.
This is the captain.
I don't think we really need to move the
Nebula class reporting in.
MC-80Bs in range more.
Beginning our engagement.
But as we go for this rear hardpoint set, doesn't hurt anything.
Got you on the comm.
We're through the shields on the shipyard. We're through all the dreadnoughts, all the... Oh no, there's still some Carracks there that have
Captain here.
survived. But now that everything else has no other ships to shoot at, those are probably gonna have a bad day.
Star Destroyer here.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, let's get these couple of little guys that have
Standby.
managed to sneak in and survive in our ships.
Reading you. Nominal status. Yes, Admiral. Beginning our engagement.
Cruiser reporting.
Anything else there? No.
Watch your six. Right on. Attack.
Nope, the whale gets overwhelmed when starting Fall of the Republic. Well, there's basically any questions you have, rather than needing to talk to any specific person, you can ask on Discord, and there will usually be someone able to help you. But I also did beginner's guides for Fall of the Republic, as well as beginner guides for each of the factions in Fall of the Republic, both of which can be helpful in figuring things out. There's the end. Right. We don't actually have a ground army up here, do we? So this is the stream, for those of you on YouTube. This is happening on Halloween. We lost Freedom Committee, but we bought candy, and we don't get anyone actually coming and asking us for our candy. Oh, actually, I do have some ground forces up here. But yeah, no kids have come to our house our townhouse in the 2 years we've been here. But I'm not sure if it's because they don't actually come or because our doorbell doesn't actually work. No one's ever bothered knocking. Like, we don't have any decorations, so it doesn't necessarily look like we're a great target for begging for candy, but
Construction complete.
Construction
Conversion commencing.
okay, with Leon and Corellia down, that leaves Cutrick, Oslimpex, and Eddie. So it's 2 independents, 2 CSA, 1 Imperial.
Yes. Can do.
Choose your reinforcements.
Course plotted. I'm here, sir. Right. Ready. Got it. Affirmative.
I
Moving
think we
out.
do mostly just want to get up to that next zone. I think having 2 free runners for it is probably good.
Reporting.
I'm not sure how much they actually have here. They only have the 1 structure, but they could have up to 10 actual companies of units.
Ready for action. Roger. Ready.
And they're shooting some of the militia.
I'll follow your lead. Heading out.
Alright, let's get you.
Yes, sir. All right, men. Take cover.
This is a good place to drop in some T4s. I'll put more free runners on the other side. It's not the most diverse of possible structure or forces. We only have 3 unit types. Okay, and the only structure they have is a barracks.
Reporting. Moving into position.
There's the crawler, which I was kind of worried about. No, don't get run over. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. Okay, I could have undeployed them or untake covered them,
Form up. Coordinates received.
and then they'd be much less likely to get run over. Here, just
Copy. Right away.
free runners get around there.
For the alliance.
T4s are going to be going up this road.
Engaging target.
The free runners can get through this area pretty quickly. Different color build stuff when you click a planet. I mean, the types of structures are color coded, but that's not really any different from just having them not color coded. It's just slightly more helpful. I think we actually managed to kill most of those vehicles, so we can go into the base the long way with them and get the T4s into the base that way. This map can be a little bit annoying to get around with the narrow corridors and the fun that is EaW pathfinding. I think we got them. Those army troopers are all that was down here. Don't need to destroy the empty bunker, it's fine.
Right away, sir.
But guys, get over it. They're not gonna hurt you. Empty bunker can't hurt you. It's not real. Where'd it go? I wanted to start getting some Halloween decorations or something this year, but the not having great access to a car makes it hard to, or any access to a car, makes it a bit harder to move stuff around. We just haven't quite gotten there yet. We basically decided to hold off on a lot of it until we're in a more permanent house that we actually own. When it comes to like gardening and everything. Nope, this is not the Empire. The color things are buildings, not up. I mean, like, if you mean these, how these are all different colors, the blue is just production buildings, the orange are defensive buildings, then like the red, green, blue, yellow, those are different kinds of resource related, like economy related buildings. Like the red is companies, the darker red is just loyalty improvements, the yellow is going to produce credits. You're not building buffs on the galactic level or anything. That's what, 7 Greater Maldrude planets there? Yeah. So we're gonna be on the border with them. I don't know if they are going to kill us or not. Okay, do we have an ion cannon on each of you? I think we do. That makes things easier. Alright, now, Karn Bel Iblis, you and Ilor are in charge of anti-CSA operations to invade Borosk. Are they going to be coming? They must be coming from Adamar for that, so they're not coming at Lana anymore. So I can build you. And this fleet, just in case it gets there second. Oops, didn't actually unpause. And we already started there. I mean, the place in town that I live, I'd probably have to walk from any store that's going to be selling Halloween stuff. Just I get to the store like, I don't really care that much. It's not worth it. Buying like a small plastic pumpkin or something for one of the stream backgrounds. Hold on. We have South Fork. We have Mr. Bel Iblis himself. We have Tap Cap Transmissions Billboard. We'll have Impetus. We don't want anyone retreating. We'll have Bunda from Down Under. Perfectly balanced. Ways, are you ready, kids? Ways, are you ready, kids? Hello. MC-30. MC-30C. DHC. Nebula B support frigate. And 2 Grelling Corvettes. Then I guess we'll put Ilor in, because got the pop for it. What are your thoughts on blue-collar workers? It wasn't my favorite tribe in that Survivor season, but that season was kind of bad overall. I wasn't super big into it, and especially when like the merged tribe was called Murica. Like, okay, come on, this is just weird.
Commencing attack.
And like the winner from that season, I don't love either. Like on Survivor, the players get to name the merge tribe when they get to that point. Usually the pre-merge tribes, they all have a name based on something local, like whether it's the island they live on or what. But sometimes it's also just like based on the theme. Like that season was white collar, blue collar, and no collar, which isn't a thing that I'm aware of. But hey, they did it anyways. More power to them. And then when you get to the merge, the players, they all come together and they get a new tribe, and then the merge tribe is made and they get a new buff. Which is the little band thing they have, and they pick a new name, and then you almost never hear the name on the show ever again because there's no reason to refer to them as it, but it exists. And they've mostly stopped showing that part on the show in the last few years. Season 30, they called the merge tribe Murica. Murica. And it wasn't like an ironic thing. It was like an actual, we're being patriotic thing. And it was just like mountains of cringe.
Yes, sir. Telemetry received.
I've got my approach vector.
Murica. So, thank you all for watching the first Empire or Survivor stream. I fell off watching it for a little while, but like I got back into it around season 16 after taking a few seasons off, and then went and rewatched everything that I'd missed. Like I listened to a bunch of Survivor podcasts when I had time. Rob Cisternino has one. He was like my favorite player, but I just ended up not having the time to follow on that. All my podcasting time goes to Knowledge Fight, and that's all I get.
Yes, Admiral. Open fire. Weapons ready. That's got him. Advance. Copy. Can anyone else see him?
Awaiting your orders.
We're back to operation. Swinging around. Nebula class.
Awaiting orders.
I think that's all the... Is there any bombers that are around here? No. Well, there's these ones that are shooting the bombs right now that I can clearly see. But there's none over here, which is what I was concerned about. So we'll get a Nebula to go over and destroy that
Commencing attack.
that little golem while we move these larger home one types up.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Attacking. Yes, Commander. Stay in attack formation. Starting our attack run.
What I'm saying is I need to start a Survivor/Big Brother podcast.
Commander.
I mean,
Take out those turbo
the Big Brother side of Rob has a podcast. He has like live feed correspondents. And like a whole rotating cast of people who come on to talk about the show because he has a whole podcasting network now. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't consider trying to slide into that side of things.
Nebula class on standby.
But that was years ago. It's
Yes, Admiral.
way past the point where I could do that now.
Beginning our engagement. Focus fire on the guns.
Your command, sir. Attack.
I'll make a reality TV clips channel. That'll be, instead of history, I just get into that. I mean, I probably could actually do that.
Nebula class reporting in.
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
Might actually be a good idea.
Reporting. Cruiser reporting. Full speed ahead.
Okay, Garm, you are getting a little bit spicy here. Though, I don't think there's anything around that's actually
Yes, sir.
still going to be able to kill him.
Commencing attack.
We're
Star
engaging your
Destroyer here.
Run away!
Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Because what I really need is more things to do.
Nebula class on standby.
Hello, Dark Wolf. Thanks for following. Okay, we'll get the X-Wings to come and kill this one V-Wing squadron. V-Wings and V-19 Torrents show up wherever they want. They're all over the place.
Yes, sir. On your order.
Wherever you least expect them, they just pop up. And then they cause, like, once every 6 months, a discussion on whether they're meant to be there or not, and then the files get deleted, and then something goes wrong, and then they get re-added. It's a mod team tradition.
Where to, Commander? Engage the enemy.
Am I hyped for Homeworld 3? I'm not, like, the most hyped for it. I'm looking forward to it, but I was never as into Homeworld as other stuff. So I'll definitely play it, but it's not like the thing that I'm most looking forward to in life.
Reporting in.
Like, I was definitely looking forward to Sins 2 more than Homeworld 3. But I might get more excited as stuff starts actually coming up about it. Because, like, I prefer, as much as I like regular RTSs, I'm usually more interested in, like, 4X style stuff. Probably do want the spies over there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Damn it. Didn't get there in time. Oh, we're so close. A goal in one. You know what? I don't think we're getting really anything out of that. Okay. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to defend this.
At once.
Okay, let's...
Tactical battle.
I don't think I've saved, so I am just going to do that on the off chance that it crashes. Oh, I did save. Never mind. Only 10 minutes ago. Well, we'll have to take it back. We'll probably send the army from... no, actually, we still have the other army up here that was going to take Utrecht, so we can do that pretty quickly. I don't know if taking Adamar might be worth it at this point. Because I don't think they'll be able to actually send anything over. Maybe I'll just hit it in space. And then, like, we kill this fleet, we hit it in space, then there's nothing they can really do. And that saves us on Borosk. I think that makes the most sense. Rather than having to keep worrying about them sending in these fleets from Adamar. And the CSA... Do we need to take 3 or 4, Glenn? I've been saying 4, but is it...
Tactical battle.
Is it planet, like shipyard, planet? Okay, yeah, so it's planet, shipyard, planet, shipyard. So we do need to get all the way through to you. Because that wasn't even a shipyard that we just hit. Well, let's see what Lusankia does on its own.
The enemy is approaching.
Sending it unsupervised, no Pathfinder.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
They might be able to retreat.
All batteries commence firing.
I don't think they're going to want to stay around and fight you. But we might be able to get through at least a couple engines.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Stuff about to fire. Oh, stuff's firing. Is anything else going to fire from our side? What are you firing at up there? Is there something coming in from map origin? I can't tell.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Well, engines.
All batteries commence
Engines.
firing. Fired with. Engaging the enemy.
Engines.
All batteries commence firing. Fired with.
Engines.
Engaging the enemy.
And then we got, what, one more engine left? Is there another one hiding in there? Hey, I see you. They thought they'd hide. Oh, and another one. Okay, you can't do that.
All batteries commence firing.
There we go.
Fired with.
They thought they'd be able to just sneak in here and take Borosk from me, but now they're gonna just lose all those units.
All batteries commence firing.
They actually had more sitting on Adamar than I thought they would.
Fire at will.
So I'm proud of them for that. Good job on that, guys. Sadly,
All batteries commence firing.
you are the weakest link.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
The bug where they weren't producing or rebuilding shipyards definitely
Engaging the enemy.
hurt the late game momentum of basically every faction.
Fire at will.
Like, especially the Hapens, after we cut them off, they had, like, their new conquest planets they weren't able to build a shipyard on. Because they were looking pretty big pretty early.
Engaging the enemy.
But
All batteries
considering how much we were struggling early on,
engaging the enemy.
I'm not upset with
All
it.
batteries commence firing.
It has been fixed, but just another instance of me making these playthroughs easier for myself, and then cranking up the difficulty as soon as it's time for release.
Construction complete.
Definitely not something I'll also be dealing with next playthrough.
Underway.
Okay, let's send Namo down there. That is Namo, right? Forgot, not Namo.
Reporting.
The thing earlier was about Namo. Oop. We got a Maltrude fleet coming in.
Tactical battle imminent.
It's 262. That's a lot of VSDs. But we got a capital shipyard. And they're VSD 1, so if we use our corvettes intelligently, we might be able to cause some problems for them. We got an ion cannon, we got the capital shipyard garrisons.
Reinforcements on
They've got a Praetor, we're fucked. Jenkins. How are we gonna pronounce that?
ion
One of the
cannon.
fresh ones. I think we're gonna be able to kill the Praetor. Maybe we want to kill all the VSDs instead?
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, sir.
Would I rather die and reappear in a Renaissance forest or fall into a coma and solve crimes in a limbo based on the 1980s?
Reinforcements en route.
Look, all I'm gonna say about that is Charlie better hope that
Frigate reporting.
Reinforcements
his job with
en
Ek
route.
stays in place,
Cannons
because
up.
I don't think he has a future
Roger that.
pitching TV series.
Armed and ready. Ready for action.
Reinforcements en route.
He needs the job he has now.
Weapons armed.
Really lucked out on that.
Reinforcements.
I have no interest in the continuing adventures of Jim Brenlow.
Reinforcements en
Cruiser
route.
reporting.
Especially when I can't even be sure how much of what he's saying is just a poor plagiarization of something else.
You calling for me, sir?
Form up.
Reinforcements
Setting
en
Ready
route.
for action.
Like a joke he stole off of Reddit or something.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, I still haven't figured out if Dana's aware that the Murder, She Wrote actress is dead. She died while Dana was away, so I don't know if it ever
Majestic cruiser standing by.
crossed her
Yes, sir.
radar.
Station ready.
Unless she just heard me say it, in which case now she's aware.
Ion cannon available.
If she did, maybe she'll
Ion cannon.
poke her head down. Yell at me. See, the downside of stunning this guy is that I want it closer.
Roger that. Yes, Commander.
But it'll get here. I probably could have stunned this one, and then it'd be these three that we're dealing with at the same time. But
Roger
okay,
that.
let's move some of these corvettes up.
Form up.
You don't have quite the same number of them as there were in the prior versions.
Right away. Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
Form up. Going for the lasers.
Well, it exploded.
Copy. Head full.
I guess the 2 VSDs worth was too much for the point defense to handle. So that did tank a whole
Waiting orders.
cycle of them.
Moving out.
Not even the inheritance cycle.
Standing by. Targeting at maximum firepower. Ready. Target those lasers.
Alright, even if we can't kill the...
Imperial spotted.
Roger that.
Even if we can't kill the Praetor, we can kill enough of the VSDs to make our life a bit easier when Praetor gets here, or when the other fleet gets here that solves bleeding.
Primary target acquired. Form up. We have them in our sight. Holding fire for maximum effect.
Cruiser reporting.
Majestics.
Give them no
You're
quarter.
kind of VSD for us.
Our copy. Here goes the missile launch. Fire at will.
We haven't lost shields on anything yet, but we are getting close.
Ready for your signal. Headed there now. Majestic
Right,
cruiser
don't go
standing
too
by.
far up. We want to try to keep this contained to one side.
Ready for action.
It's not a new Praetor hero specifically for the Greater Maldrude. It's a one of the legitimacy ones. There's been a few fresh legitimacy heroes added.
Reporting. Direct fire on the engine. Station ready. Direct fire on the engine.
And we're about to get another ion cannon shot in.
Cruiser reporting.
We only need you two on this one.
Ready for your
So the
signal.
rest of you can go and shoot another one of them.
Orbital command.
You still have shields on this.
Ion cannon available.
Let's go with that.
At your command. Copy. Target's coming in fast.
I think
Reporting.
we'll get around with that. And
Ready to
assault frigates on this one.
Majestic cruiser
Majestics
standing by.
on this one.
Our space station is under attack.
receiving message. Watch your six. Reporting.
And the MC-30s. I'll probably just keep this MC-30 on this one.
Waiting orders.
You're the assault frigate one? Yeah.
Reporting. Cannons on.
At least this one is still full. And the Praetor is gonna mean
Cruiser reporting.
we're kind of limited in how much more we can do here.
Try not to let one on your tail. Weapons operation.
Ready for your signal.
Watch your six. I can't shoot.
But if we kill
Enemy's got contact formation.
the remainder of these VSDs, then I'll be happy.
Try not to let
Majestic cruiser standing
Which isn't a
by.
guarantee, but it's not impossible. We should be able to at least kill these two. Probably not this one or this one, but you never know.
targeting at maximum firepower.
Is it just this hard point left? If we can get this one, then
Eyeing as a bit
they can move over to
destroyed,
this
sir.
next one.
The launch bay is gone.
Okay.
Cruiser reporting.
We might actually be able to get both of those then.
Focus fire on their weapon systems. The engines
Well,
are
if the engines are
primary
still up on this, they will go down on that salvo. Yeah.
We'll stop them dead in their tracks.
Assault frigates, you've got powered weapons. The problem is they've lost most of their good anti-ship hard points, except for this middle one. 'Cause these are just lasers left on the other two. They've got like the exact same hard points destroyed.
Your signal.
And our Majestics are not looking good either.
Cannons. Majestic
So I
cruiser
think we
standing
need
by.
everyone to shoot the same one then. We're gonna have any hope of succeeding there.
Ready to fire. Ready for action.
Cruiser reporting.
Lasers are in off-road.
Alright. I think we're at the end of what we can do here.
Ion cannon destroyed.
That's too bad. Killed 5 of them for the defenses we had.
Battle
And we're getting back to Adamar with that. Okay, that's actually a lot of stuff in space. I don't know if it's going to be just like a ton of small corvettes or maybe some transports.
Enemy unit sighted.
We don't need to take the whole planet. We just need to wipe out what they got in space. All right, yeah, it's
Choose your reinforcements.
it's mostly smaller stuff. Okay, so Archangel, Gab, Ackridge coming your way, Raquel.
Move out.
We're moving
It's
out.
just a regular defender, Vengeful Spirit, Faced as
Ground
Hope,
thrusters.
Heading out.
Agave,
Advancing.
Small Angry, Speedy Peregrine, and that's everything that fits.
Report.
Okay, Raquel, you need to destroy this before fighters come out.
Our target priority is the laser pens.
With your heavy weaponry, that's probably asking a lot of you. Yeah.
Ready and willing. Prepare for combat.
So... Oh, you actually have Command Tier 3. For whatever reason, I thought you were
Star Destroyer.
much worse than that.
MC-90 Star Cruiser reporting.
So if she can please die.
Destroyer reporting in. Heading to destination. We're moving out.
You are probably going to want to fight off the Enforcers
How can we
for
be of
us.
service?
Attacking target. I got my first vector.
Because you don't want to shoot the little Corvettes. You're going to just miss every
Your
shot.
signal. Fire all cannons.
Awaiting your command.
Ready and willing. Got you on the comm. MC-90 Star Cruiser reporting. Waiting order.
Okay, let's get these A-Wings over.
Your command.
I'm on.
Our primary target is the
How can we be of service?
commander. Reporting in. Fire at will.
If you got... Yeah, you mostly got that.
Ready.
You... Well, we killed the command bonus, so that's something. Let's try to kill the fighter bay off you. Because, like, the fighters are definitely what's going to be causing problems for us. And I'll try to get Raquel into the middle
Ready and
more.
willing.
Archangel took a lot of damage from the initial assault, but because we've been able to clear out most of these guys, most of the Enforcers, I don't think that's going to be a sustained problem.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
MC-90 Star Cruiser reporting. Majestic cruiser standing by.
Copy. Our target priority is the laser pens.
Intercepting.
Targeting.
He won't be around much longer.
Open fire.
Too many bombers around here. A-Wings, please.
Star Destroyer standing by.
I copy.
Jamming sensors. I've got him lined
Just turn on the jammers while you're over there, I guess. You can get a little bit of extra value out of those.
Target locked.
And at least we do have these agaves, or the one agave. All they're gonna have left in a second are those fighters and bombers. E-Wings, can you... Patrick E-Wing, can you get over here? I see a bomber. Having so much access to the interdictors via the Mon Mothma type is actually really nice. Don't have to worry about protecting them. They're really good ships on their own. And it's gonna be stopping the retreats from most of these battles.
Can we be of
When
service?
we're in cleanup mode is definitely what you want.
Ready and willing.
Roger that. Form up.
I've got them in my sights.
Yes, sir. Heading out. Firing.
Ready for your signal.
Back around for another run.
Okay, is it just this little grouping of raiders? Yeah, they die now. You die now. 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they're not all raiders, but I'm just gonna call them all raiders because they're all doing raiding. And soon they're gonna be overrated.
Star cruiser reporting.
You're mine. Small angry, right? You can fight a buccaneer. Sounds a little expensive. Oh, I guess you know what? That's not true. If I had to pay $1 to keep my ear, then that would be fine. Low Star Destroyer.
How can we be of service?
And Esmond. Okay, I think that's just the trade port then. Or rather the XQ5, it's a regular starbase. We have
Choose your reinforcements.
Entering hyperspace now.
one transport.
The enemy
There.
has been defeated.
Alright, that should solve our immediate problems. Get out of there, Wedge.
Imminent.
Damn it. I don't think this is impossible to fight off either. The A5s are tricky, but it doesn't seem like they have too much beyond that. This is a very difficult map to defend on, though.
Yes, sir.
Let's try to get an AA turret or two.
We've secured a build.
With the amount of money we have, AA turrets everywhere back here.
We've secured a build pad. Construction complete.
Ready. Right away.
We've secured a build
Yes.
pad.
If we had a planetary shield here, that would be much easier to invade.
We've secured
Have to
a
come
build
through.
pad.
But let's just get
Constructing.
these here.
Affirmative. Heading out, sir.
Get someone to go up and capture that. You have any other
Construction complete.
turrets in the area? No, just the ones that are up on this side.
Reporting in.
You have to go way around there.
Ready to roll.
AA turret.
Roger that.
Constructing.
Fall out, troops.
And
Construction
we'll capture
complete.
those.
Ready for action.
more around the other side. Doesn't look like it.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Awaiting orders.
We've
We've got them.
secured-
Send reinforcements.
Alright, when they come around the sides like that, it is going to be better for our turrets. Back. Get around. ATAAs. They're quite strong now against even non-air units. Okay, turn up that main cannon. Okay, there's one. Don't let that distract you. Get the other ones up here. Okay, if it's already in range of the turret. Oh, let's let it get to the other one then.
Yes, sir. This way. Yes, Commander.
And get that air, get that and make it an anti-air rather. I think it's mostly just the Juggernaut left then.
Ready. Yes.
Turret
Okay.
constructing.
Right.
Let's get a repair pad on this other one.
Awaiting orders.
Because if they get to the point where they're destroying the vehicles here... well, if they don't have any infantry left, then I think
Turret
I'm here, sir.
constructing.
we can put
Moving out.
more
Construction
anti-vehicles
complete.
back here, because they'd have to come through the base at that point.
Construction complete.
So I'm going to sell this one and make that AV.
I copy.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Turret has been sold.
I meant to do that.
Construction complete. We've secured a build pad. Turret
And you can
constructed.
be AV. I mean, we still got 100,000 credits. Oh, that's an AA turret. Or, not an AA turret. So that's 3. So that'd be 2 companies that we've done so far. Here comes more infantry, so they do actually have some. So maybe they had 2 companies. Yeah, it must have been the army troopers and then the other guys. Try to kill them before they can get any help.
Ready to roll.
This is AV. That'll be AV as well. Okay, so
We've secured
I guess there were 3 ATAAs. That'd be 6 total for the actual units.
Commander.
And then this would be the end of the
Awaiting orders.
army troopers if they only had 1 company of those. As well as the end of the recon. Alright. I am worried about the juggernauts, though. Okay, this is really good. I am very happy with this. But, despite my happiness, I think that is going to do it for our first episode tonight. We are, of course, going until the campaign is done. So for those of you watching on Twitch, stick around. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the series so far as we get into the last phases of it. And, hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.